Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. So this is going to be a spread for singles with somebody in mind. So it's kind of like a how are they feeling? I just kind of want to see the general vibe of the month of June because it's a little bit, there's just a lot going on to say the least. I mean, it's eclipse season, it's already started. We have lots of transits, Mercury's in retrograde. To me, it feels like a review period, especially the first half, like lots of thinking, lots of contemplation, in a positive way. I actually feel like I'm feeling very optimistic, especially going into this summer with your energy. I feel like you guys are generally very optimistic people. I love Libras. All right, let's get a spread and we'll kind of see what is going on in the love life of Libras, single Libras. Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the Sun, beautiful Nine of Pentacles, the Star, wow, holy moly, Knight of Swords, Two of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Magician. Yeah, there's a new beginning here. Bottom of the deck, the Tower, which is interesting. The Tower is a crumbling of illusions. And it might be also, could be a relationship coming in not the way you thought, because I feel like this is somebody that has like a plan, and the plan kind of, it's like God has a different plan. That's kind of this card. It's like a lightning bolt striking a tower, and it's kind of this, it's actually this lovely transition point where you kind of get to look around after it's like you get help from spirit in changing the direction that you were on. So you might have thought you wanted this, but it's like, whoop, here we go, right here. Interesting. A Tower being the bottom deck. I mean, this is also Scorpio energy. We did have, I know people are saying it's Sagittarius full moon, but Scorpio. There's massive change coming in this next month for you in a good way, especially with your outcome being the Magician. So typically the Magician is it's the number one in the tarot, but it's also, so that signifies a new beginning, but it's also somebody that has all the tools, especially in the context of a relationship, to make it successful. This is a manifester. So you can be connecting with somebody that really knows how to manifest things in their life, knows how to create things, knows how to reinvent things. This is kind of like, it's almost like the Magician to me is like the shaman card. They have tools, they have potions, it's like they just know how to make things work. And I'm not talking about like actual potions, but it's like the tools, and they create the concoction in their life. They know exactly what they're doing. It's right below the Three of Cups, which is interesting. The position of what you need to know is the Three of Cups. You could be connecting with somebody that has, Three of Cups, it's like somebody that is, I'm being drawn in two directions. It's like somebody that can have a lot of people around them all the time, a big social life, or like I'm just seeing people around them all the time wanting to talk to them, wanting their attention. I feel like this person is generally very happy, generally very joyful. And I'm seeing somebody like sharing cups. So either this person likes to drink or something to do with community I'm seeing here. People, groups of people, interesting. Two of Swords is in the position of what the universe is bringing you right now. So again, that's what I totally feel with Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is when the planets look like they're going in reverse, and it's this time energetically to review. To me, this is talking about, because if you look at the Two of Swords, her swords obviously represent the mind energy. And if you look kind of at her stance, her hands are crossing her heart, and she's in her mind space. She's feeling a little bit confused, blindfolded in which way to go, how to move forward. So instead she just sits here, and that's the best advice right now. This is just kind of sit and see how you feel, right? But this is also encouraging you to kind of live in that heart dimension. So how do I know something's right for me? I'll sit and I'll open my heart. I'll imagine my heart opening, and I'll imagine everything that lives in that dimension. My family, my dogs, my friends, things that put a smile on my face, things that I know are meant to be in my life, things that bring me pure joy, I have unlimited love for. And I feel like you're being guided to sit in this place, and everything that doesn't belong there is kind of like it's kind of like a guiding energy for you to know if it's a yes, no in your life. Does it make you feel anxious, or does it make you feel excited? Does it make you feel worried, or does it make you feel hopeful? So it's kind of learning discernment within your own intuitive knowing of self, essentially here. I want to go right to the center of this. This is talking about internal conflict. Wanting something, because wands are always about passion, wanting something, but kind of actually holding back, kind of at odds with yourself. Like maybe there's something complicated within the situation. Maybe there's something that needs to be figured out. Maybe you want to move forward, and it's like there's definitely crossed energies here. So keep that in mind. I think it has to do with kind of where the planets are right now. But I feel like moving into, near future is the start, kind of getting your wish come true. I feel like towards the end of this month, things kind of resolve themselves. And I feel like it's to do with a few factors. I always look at the past card kind of being an indicator as to why this reading is happening. What's kind of the driving force into your love life? What intentions have you set? And this is the Sun. This is getting joy, like bringing joy into your life. I just want something that feels like sunshine. It's like that simple, uncomplicated, just joyful, fun, light. Just as a starting point, like let's kind of come from this place. This to me, again, feels like it's absolutely in the heart dimension. When I'm sitting there, absolutely, I feel like a sunny, happy day. That's what I'm feeling, and it feels like there's somebody here that feels like that. That's what it feels like, especially with the star here on the other side. Like I'm seeing like kind of a wish come true. 9 of Pentacles was somebody you're very, very attracted to. 9 of Pentacles is somebody that has their finances figured out. They have a lot of abundance around them, so it's like wherever they go, things kind of are blooming, are blossoming, are becoming ripe. There's an energy about them, about surrounding abundance. Things just kind of work out for this person, and I feel like you find this highly attractive. So there's a little bit of a factor when I'm looking at this. I know these are women, male or women, man or woman that you're connecting with. Apply it to yourself. There's a level I'm feeling of a little bit of intimidation. Yeah, it's interesting. Because also here, the Ace of Wands, this is clearly somebody brand new into your life. Aces are always brand new. And this is in your subconscious. This is like, yeah, I want to go after this. This is that gut feeling like, yeah, there's no question about it. And that to me is truth. When we think about it too much, or we kind of try to figure out all the details too much, that's where you kind of, distort the energy. You kind of make a story and kind of predetermine the outcome. This is inviting you to look optimistically, especially with the star and the 9 of Pentacles. Ace of Wands, like an Ace of Wands, yes, this is like highly, highly attracted to this person. Lots of chemistry. Typically this wand's very phallic, but it's also a branch with things blooming off of it. There's growth potential within the context of the two of you. Absolutely. And I'm seeing, Knight of Swords, this is your energy, right? You are swords, you are air sign. This is, Knight of Swords is about traveling. This is in your position of power, so it's something you have control over. I'm not saying that all these other things you don't have control over, but it's in your position of power. This is somebody with clean intentions. He knows exactly what he wants, clear in his mind, and he's riding on this white horse, which to me symbolizes, you know, again, clean, pure intentions, truth, essentially. So I feel like at this point in time, the next 2 weeks or so, kind of resolve this Five of Wands. What is this internal conflict happening within you? Is it lack of clarity? Is it self-doubt? Is it unworthiness? What is this inside that's kind of creating a little bit of... It's because there's clearly somebody here that you're very attracted to. You're very drawn to. And it's crossed by the Six of Pentacles. It's interesting. I'm feeling a level of unworthiness, or because typically the Six of Pentacles is, will I have enough? Yes, she has this scale in her hands, but these two people are beggars. There's a little bit of confusion happening between the two of you, but this is going to pass. I feel like it's two people kind of figuring each other out. Maybe differences that balance other aspects of each other. So learning to kind of love the things that make you two different. Them and you. And how you do this is to be radically yourself. That's the most purest form of love, especially when meeting somebody, is to show them who you are. And it's also the most purest form of love to show yourself for you. There's nothing you're holding, nothing you're ashamed of, nothing, you know, because there's no reason to be. This is kind of a card of getting to know each other. Maybe it's not happening as fast as you like, but I feel like you're ready to take action. But it's like almost like you hold yourself back. There's an inevitability though here for you that something's going to change, and it's drastic. I feel like in a good way though. Let me clarify this Tower card, because I know when people see it, I mean right below it is the Four of Wands. This is a change in the dynamics of your home. This is drastic, yeah. So maybe you're just going along, loving your single life. And then boom, I mean, this is the happy home, house, and family card. And when we're talking about, you know, other people, you know, love potential, I mean, they could disturb what, you know, the single man thought he wanted. So you see this man falling from this tower. He has a mask on. He's hiding from something. Maybe making a full commitment, maybe, you know, whatever it is, making a decision. I know Libras, you and decisions, I know that's a stereotype, but it's almost like the decision's made for you, and it's like, here it is, what are you gonna do? And it's like, yeah, you know what, I can't deny this, because every other card around here is beautiful. It's just the mental energy you have to get past, and give yourself some time. What is this tower about for Libra? What's this tower about? Yeah, you know, to me, I'm seeing a little bit of the past lingering, and it's saying to me, because there's this energy you have to move through and just kind of wipe clean, because I'm seeing you putting a lot of effort into something in the past that didn't bear any fruits. Nothing came of it. Not saying it was lost time, but I feel like there was a point where it's like, I feel like you weren't receiving what you needed. And it was time for you. I mean, this man has his back turned. That can be part of this tower. This tower can be ongoing. But I'm seeing here, I mean, to me, anybody, for anybody, I don't care how strong you are, how much of a warrior you've trained to be. The true warrior is the warrior who knows how to open his heart, because that's truly the hardest thing to do. After breaking, after disappointment, after disappointment, The Fool. This is a leap of faith. Following what feels like sunshine again. Sunshine right here. And it's the High Priestess. Interesting. Again, lots of like very intuitive person you're connecting with, very spiritual with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is somebody that has their mind and their heart balanced. Like you'll feel very balanced around them. There's something very solid and honest about them. To me, this is like somebody that can see things, see things clearly. Again, going back to that intuitive energy, this is the High Priestess essentially. Keeper of secrets. This person knows more than most people. Most all people. Interesting. Three of Swords. Be careful around this person though. They'll see if your heart's not in the right place. They'll see if you're not healed. Very intuitive person. You know, the reason that things keep happening for them is because there's a purity to this. Like I'm seeing when the two of you two come together, I'm seeing it like an amplification of who the two of you are in essence, truly are. I feel like there's a compliment, but I also feel like there's like a different aspect, like it's like beyond this. It's almost like two people coming together to create, I don't want to say change, but I feel like there's something about this connection that affects other people. So whether it's two people coming together, maybe they have a passion about community service or something, and I feel like creating something here. Like I'm seeing something really good coming out of this. This is somebody you can create with. You can start something and like I'm seeing lots of activities with this person. They feel like, to me, this person knows exactly who they are and they're just waiting for you to come to them. That's what I'm seeing. This person's just kind of, you know, doing their thing, you know, focusing on how they feel, very stable about it. 9 of Pentacles, you know, going about their life, creating and manifesting, you know, doing things that bring them joy. I feel like they think about you. I feel like they're actually very attracted to you as well. Again, because I look at relationships as a mirror, you know, people that we connect to, they come in to mirror us. And that's how we learn lessons. There's a tower here for them as well. And a new beginning to manifest. I think it's causing them a little bit of, you know, stress. And I'm seeing this 7 of Pentacles, you know, again, same energy as you. Put a lot of effort into something and it didn't quite work out. I didn't see the fruits of my labor. But they're ready for a new beginning. It's kind of like two different stories coming together, maybe slightly off timeline wise, but I'm seeing like there's a perfect timing about the two of you coming together. And again, no need to rush, but I think there needs to be, especially with you, a setting of intentions when you're ready. 5 of Wands, because this 5 of Wands, the confusion can be felt. So just keep that in mind, especially with the High Priestess. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful reading, Libra. I hope you found this helpful. I will be back with different kind of topics and readings this month, so definitely subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you guys so much for your support. All right, I wish you a beautiful June. All right, bye, Libra.